Today I'm going to be actually showing you how to transform really boring footage into amazing footage. And like you just saw in the beginning of this video, I'm going to be walking through exactly how I did that. Now, I haven't actually seen what was in the beginning of the video because obviously I'm making it right now. I'm going to be attempting to do this in under 30 minutes because I want to keep this short. So I have two things that I want to sort of prove here in a way is that you can create something that's really great in a short amount of time, and also two, to use a pretty basic video editor. I'm going to be using iMovie here. I do use Final Cut to edit most of these videos on the channel. Basically what I have here is 16 clips that I've filmed over the past couple of months, I'd say, that I haven't really used. Right here I have one audio track, which is the music. I'll try to play it in the video right now. And also what I need to do is add some sound effects. That's another key point I'm going to be talking about later on. But without further ado, let's hop into it. But wait, here is a 30-minute timer. We're going to be starting right now. I haven't used iMovie in quite a bit, actually a couple months. We're gonna just be dragging the music on and the first clip on here as well. So the point of this edit, what I wanna do is just get myself like typing and starting this, and then sort of like a whoosh in. That's gonna be like a transition here. This is sort of like daylight here, and transition that into winter because as you can see, it is snowy now, and I have this really cool, I'm really digging the shot here. It's just of me looking at the sun. I'm really liking it. And then here is just me drawing. It says hi, and here's a time lapse at the end that I want to pull it all together in. I just realized that my lav mic is covering the audio and what exactly I'm supposed to do, so let's just switch that right now. Alrighty, so now we're at the Blue Snowball microphone, changed up the location of the video as well, but basically I think I want sort of like a fade in transitions, and let's get a fade in with the music as well. Okay, I like that. That definitely sinks in there with the fade to black and the music as well. A technique that I like to do is play things in reverse. Let's cut that and delete that. And what we can do here is come over here and then click reverse. And I want it to be a little bit more seamless. So like right about here, what I'm going to do is speed this up to make it a little bit faster because I did move into the chair a bit slow. And then the music cuts like right about here, as you can see, like that big clap. So what I'm going to do is cut it right there. And there we go, it cuts just like that. This is where my feet are sort of wiggling a bit. And here's another cut right here on the beat. Definitely makes the video a lot more engaging for the viewer as well. Then we're gonna get me of crossing the legs right here. I think that was a little bit abrupt, so I'm just gonna keep it like this instead. Yeah, that looks a lot better, I'd say. And then here's the next one, so I know I'm gonna automatically cut here. I think that looks really good already. 5 seconds into it. I'm trying to aim for like a 30-second to 1 minute clip here. Now I'm going to do a transition, like a whoosh out, like sort of like a push, so I can come to this keyboard, and we'll cut it. So this is 0.1 seconds. As you can see, we're going to go to Ken Burns. You flip these, and the start is going to be here. And then right about here. So that looks a little bit better. I mean, it looks a little bit choppy, but yeah, we could also speed this up, which I think will definitely enhance it a bit because it looks a little bit weird starting from this. So what we got to do in addition to that is add some sound effects. We're going to drag and drop the 10 whoosh sound effects. It adds a nice cinematic vibe. There we go. I'd say the music is a little bit loud, so we're going to make it at 79 here. And what I can also do here is make this color grade. I know this is like really harsh, but like it adds just something else. Maybe I'll add like duotone or whatever here. I like that. So like it's duotone here, and then it comes out, and then it just stops. Burst of energy pop sort of. And here's the clip of just me typing. I think what I want to do here is like zoom in as well. This right here is going to be the next clap sort of. So what I'm going to do is cut it right here and then zoom in on this one. So we're going to do a crop to fill. I'll try to get it as centered as possible so I know it when it's like these lines are appearing, this like orange yellow lines there. And we'll do that again right here. So what I'll do is do Command C and then Command Shift V to crop it in, and then so I know exactly how far I want to crop in, I guess a bit more, so I'll do that. What I'm going to do here is then do one of these classic zoom ins. So what I'm going to do is cut as little as I can go here, and then right about here I'll do a Ken Burns, and then I'll end it right as little as it can go right about here. And once again, we're going to add that whoosh to make it a bit more cinematic. And what I'm going to do is do a Ken Burns, so it's going to start really, really nice at that dark spot. Since this is going to a dark spot and it starts at a dark spot, I think that'd be cool. Okay, I like that a lot better also. So it goes like that. Wipe left, which is a transition I do use that's built into iMovie that I use most frequently actually. Let's cut to over here. It's too bad you can't add keyframes here, but basically this is going to be a lot slower. And what that's going to enable me to do is also, because I'm trying to get it to the beat of the music. That looks a little bit better. And then like that, and now we're on to the next clip here. Okay, yeah, this is a nice transition because this is also motion in the shot instead of just a still shot. I want something like that because it kind of gets boring, especially with this shot right here. It's a hard cut right there. And now here's the trees. I think it's really stable already, so I don't think I need to use the stabilizer. What I also like to do is also switch back and forth between clips. So what I want to do is also bring in this clip as well. I'm going to turn down the audio because it's kind of windy that day. What I'm going to do is move that clip over so when it cuts on the beat. And then once again, every single one of these claps, I'm just going to be switching the two back and forth like this. Okay, we're nearly finished here. This part is definitely the longest here. Okay, this was definitely a little bit repetitive as well. I might cut out the rest. I think this was enough. Like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it cut back and forth 4 times between the two clips. Make these two a split screen. Okay, these two are incredibly shaky, what I noticed here, so I'm going to just stabilize both of them. It takes a little bit for it to stabilize the video, and I think it's working right here. I have an idea here, so what I'm going to do is drag in this next clip. It's just of me running from the back. In this muted part, I'm going to put myself in slow motion. Oh, I really like this. This is so much smoother now. And then right about here, that's when it really starts becoming kind of muffled. Right here, I'm going to make this slower. I'm shooting in 60 frames a second, and 40% makes this that really smooth slow motion. So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm shooting at 60 frames a second, and I'm slowing it down to 40%, which is pretty much equivalent to 24 frames a second, which is a pretty average frame rate for shooting videos. To explain it even further, here's a chart right now of a 1 second animation of what frames per second looks like. So as we can see, 60 frames a second, it has the most frames in 1 second. So what that means is you can slow it down but still retain a high amount of frames, while if you try to slow down 24 frames a second, it'll slow down to with less frames. As you can see in this chart, 60 frames a second produces the most amount of data. It means that you can slow it down and get that better, smoother motion. I just accidentally stopped the screen recording on there, but basically I'm going to do a time lapse. You guys kind of get the gist of it so I can work a little bit faster without talking. So I'm going to stop this right now and actually get to work. So my timer just ended about a minute ago, and yeah, I did not finish quite yet. I'm literally this close. I'm about 30 seconds into the edit, 36 seconds. I took time to like set up the camera before. I know I'm sort of making excuses for this, but like I'm gonna set another 5-minute timer, and that's all I get. And after that, we'll see my masterpiece and see exactly what I put together. And start. So that timer is up. I just finished. I did not look over it at all, so I don't really know what to expect. You're going to be watching it with me for the first time. I'm going to keep the timeline up here so you can see exactly what it's like. Okay, that was the whole entire edit there. I think I did a pretty good job, especially towards the end. There were some parts that I think I could have done a little bit better, but I just want to point out my favorite thing right at this point around the 35-second mark is where I right here just jump into the snow. And what I did was also the zoom out transition sort of with the Ken Burns, because I have the sound effect as well. It's on the beat. It really emphasizes that stomp, me jumping into the snow right there. I say hi right here, and then at the end, these are two shots I really just like. This shot of just me here, I put it in slow motion, and then right into the sun, and then there we go into the time lapse itself, and then a nice fade to black. I don't know if you noticed or not, but what I did also right here was the music. This part right here, this is actually the end of the song, because this 38 seconds is the beginning of the song. So what I did was sort of mixed it in a way. I tried my best to match it up. Da da da. And then like that. So I sort of tried to match it up. The ending was a little bit better. So the only thing I didn't do here was color grading. I just wanted to show that like you don't really need, I guess, color grading really that many special effects. I barely used 2 video tracks here, using transitions and making the audio really nice. I think what I could do in the future was adding some typing sound effects here, making some like bird noises because we're outside in nature, maybe like a pencil drawing over here when I'm drawing high over here as well. I think I could have just rearranged this clip right over here with this to make it be a little bit more seamless and seem like I'm actually like typing and then like, you know, going to whatever it is. And also this transition I think was a little bit cheesy. That was the edit in 30 minutes, actually 35 minutes technically. But yeah, okay, hang on, let me bring the camera down here. I'm currently recording on the internal audio of this, but yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you like these sort of challenges. I do have something planned in the future similar to this style of video, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you tried doing this? Try a 30-minute editing challenge. See if you can just find random footage that you've shot. I chose 16 different shots that I took. Tried to combine them all, make them as spicy as I can. On a scale of 1 to 10, oh, leave a comment. How good do you think I did in this 30 minutes considering the 30-minute time frame? That was it. I'm kind of tired because I just filmed another video for my other Rubik's Cube channel before today, so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.
Alright, let's start. What's this video about?
I just put together random footage. It's going into winter, sorta.
Yeah, I like how you put like slow motion shots in. My actual opinion, I give it a 10. It was actually pretty good. Alright, bye.